how y'all doing? It's Friday again, yes. It's been a little while since I last posted. I did skip a week, I believe, but a lot has been happening and wanted to update you guys. A lot, actually, some exciting stuff, as far especially for Kamen Rider. So, what's been happening right now is all the projects we've been talking about for a little bit have definitely been moving forward. So, as far as that goes, we definitely have updates on everything. Let's start with the simple one. The simple one is Hentai Kamen. Well, really not that simple. In the sense of that, remember the fire, and we went back to it, and we got the voices finally. All the actors submitted them. We did notice when during the mix that some of the M&Es were not exactly perfect. They definitely were missing some effects. Some things were not right. So what we had to do was we fixed them, and we're continuing to fix them. And the mix is actually due in next week. So once the mix is in, it's pretty much the Blu-ray will get done. So we're looking at about 2 weeks. It's definitely not catastrophic. We will be able to salvage the dub. We will be able to use everything, and that is moving along. And once we have that, we'll be able to make more announcements once it's ready to go into replication and that kind of thing. The next thing, for definitely you adult connoisseurs, we definitely have new adult titles. I did last week mention them, but I want to bring them up again. Is we have Private Passions and we have Portraits of Passion. Now, both of those titles will be Blu-ray and DVD. These won't be dubbed. We're just too busy right now catching up and with the fire, and we have those big projects, which I'll mention more about, Fudo and Kamen Rider. Those have been taking up a lot of our time. So, and the big dub we're really working on too, while that's out of office with, Yara's doing a lot of work on it with our guy in-house, Carl. And what's happened is that one, those two are not dubbed. So we are getting them out. In fact, the good news is they'll be out by next week. As far as we'll have the product in here. The street dates are a little bit later. So the good news is that you guys will get them pretty fast. Right now, given our relationship we have now with Amazon, we do have to keep things more, on time, and we can't mess up. So with the replication, we're going to actually have them done before we even make the announcement. So both of those, I'll post the artwork over here. I think you guys will like it. Those look great. So I think, you'll enjoy them. They're pretty good. We did download or acquired a whole bunch of new adult anime. Those will be announced. Once we go through them all, we have like another 6 or so. I'll give you guys more updates of names and the titles, and I'll post pictures of them and stuff like that. But we just downloaded them. We just got the artwork, and we're waiting on the actual masters. So those will be coming down. So the good news is too, again, that you're going to have more of the steady stream of, adult releases. Let's see now. As far as the two big stuff we're talking about is Fudo is one of them. Fudo, as you know, we've been working a lot on cleaning up and doing all that. And then Justin from Media OCD, his team has been working on it, relentlessly. We were not as happy with some of the cleaning in a sense of that. We thought it was actually too good, meaning took away a bit too much grain, took away a bit too much stuff. So what we did was we actually kind of lightened it up. So what happens is that there is cleaning being done. It should look great. There's no issue there. And actually, we find it has more of keeping the original film feel. That means you will see little dirt here, a little thing there, but it's not detracting at all. But it does look great. You're getting, this is the best the film's ever going to look. So let's be honest. And again, unless Japan finds another, IP or film elements, right now, this is it, folks. We've combined everything. We've done everything. As you know, we did the original Fudo release. We put a bunch of extras on that. We have commentary. We have everything. So we have everything together here. The other thing, too, is because we're so busy, we decided Media OCD will also do the Blu-ray release of it. So you'll have that. Now, as far as the configuration for the release, while we're still, got a little bit of time before it's done, maybe another, not even month or two, but I'm looking at that. As far as that goes, we're going to do a Blu-ray /4K release. and we're going to have two versions. Given how popular and how great Kamen Rider did, and the amount of work and how great, and I think this cult title that Fudo is, we will do a Shopify store special where all you can buy just the version that's on there. Now, what's going to be the difference between a Shopify one and a lower budget one? We're going to make it limited edition, and we're going to have special packaging. There will be only, I think this one definitely will be 1,000 units, if that. We'll see. This is more of a cult title. I think we will move that many, but it's kind of like we have to see how well it does. This one will have the special packaging. We'll have more in terms of just some of the extras. We'll kind of limit some of the extras to only this special version, and then the other version will have both the Blu-ray 4K. So they're both similar in that you're going to get both releases, Blu-ray 4K. There isn't going to be just a 4K release or just a Blu-ray release. We're going to do both, where you'll be able to you'll buy as a combo. If we hear from too many stores we want a simple Blu-ray release, we could do that, but right now that's the way it is, and we will be the special release will definitely have more special stuff. The biggest thing will be the packaging. We're going to make it very special. We'll make it really nice. We do have a lot on it. We're even thinking about trying to put something in there. I don't know. There's a lot of crazy ideas, like a pen that looks like the dart gun that the girl uses. But just to give you guys another idea of how great we feel it looks, here's another clip after the HDR. I really think that and again, we toned it down a bit. I think it looks great. Check it out. Here it is.
Neえ先生、さっき見たつば忘れるか。こっから飛び降りるか。どっちがよか。なんがおかしいと。
藍染めの次は全財東子君か。
え。
あ、種。
昨夜、2年 E 組の全財東子さんが亡くなられました。明るくクラスの人気者だった全財さんがなぜ自らの命を絶ったのか惜しまれてなりません。
So what I'm going to do now, guys, is basically we're going to put up on the Shopify store a link here for the special version when we have it. I don't have it yet because I don't have pricing yet and all that stuff, but do look for that. I'll make another video where I will show you guys that once we get a little bit closer to everything being done on it. So that's the good news. I think that, we're going to try and do more of these kind of, storefront only exclusives. and this one definitely fits the bill. It's just a great title. We would have probably did it with Pinocchio and some of those, but we weren't big on the Kickstarter and all that kind of stuff. So I thought, yeah, this storefront exclusive thing works perfect. Now to Kamen Rider, which everybody wants to know about. All right, as far as Kamen Rider goes, we finally, again, because of the guys involved, Matt and Kevin and Mitch, we were able to, they pushed me as far as like, let's get some more extras. And I didn't think Japan would kind of go with that too much, in terms of just what we can do. So I did push them a little bit. And what happened was we did find out that we can have access to the making of for Jay and Zoe. So Jay and Zoe will have a making of. And what that does then is also the trailers are there. I am trying to push for more than just that. Shin, unfortunately, the international rights were not cleared for the making of. But as far as Jay and Zoe goes, we will have them. They will be on there. Besides what, the commentaries, the special packaging, and everything that we're doing. So now what does this open us up to? Another big thing was I keep hearing about World. Everybody feels, the lower end version, when we come up with a cheaper one, that it should include World. Well, the thing was, now that I have the making of, and now we have all these commentaries, now we have all that stuff, okay, we'll put it on the lower budget version. You will be able to get World on the lower budget version when we do announce it. The making of stuff, the commentary, all those things will only go on the high end version. And because honestly, we're pretty much done with 1,000 units, we're going to expand it a bit here. I know a lot of places go up to 3. I don't want to go up to 3 yet. But, now the costs are going a little bit higher and higher. So what we're going to do is basically make it up to 2,000 units. So we'll do it only up to 2,000 because I feel it's like, I know there's a lot of speculators out there who basically want to be able to, keep a couple extra versions and make their money later. But we're going to probably do that. And, well, not probably. There will be an expanded up to 2,000. We will be doing it now. Special packaging, all that kind of stuff. You saw the temp art. We're now getting that all approved. We're feeling it's good. There will be a photo gallery in there as well. All those kind of things will only be on this version. Bare bones will be bare bones. But everybody's been asking. And yes, you will have World now. So be happy about that, I hope. And what I would do if I were you guys now with all this stuff happening, I would definitely try to pick it up. Again, here is the link to it. I really, we're excited about it. We're working on it every day. The subtitles, the commentaries, everything's coming together really well. Video looks great. We're now also considering Media OCD to do it. We haven't approached them yet about it, but we do feel maybe that would be a great title for them to do. So once we finish Fudo, because Fudo is in there, right now they're working on that. So, I don't want to pile too much yet. So that'll probably be the way we go. But let's see what happens in the next week or two. Mostly right now, we just got to get the subs done, got everything, the commentaries, and get this baby out. But again, I would pick it up, sooner than later, because it looks like now the release is finally getting a complete, like what it's going to have, what it's not going to have. And, we're looking forward to it. And I do think, by August, September, September, I would say is safer, is that'll be the dates that you'll be able to ship them. The good news is because it's not being announced as a, what would you call it, through the stores. So you have to give the 3-month thing, you got to do the windows and all that. Literally, as soon as it runs off of the replicator, we ship it. So, I mean, there's no wait time. As soon as they're hot off the presses, you guys get them.